Right now, I'm taking me a little financial break from the movie theater right now, and plus, there's nothing really much coming out during the month of January to begin with, and anything that is coming out that I'm curious to see, I can honestly wait. So right now, I'm just taking some time to catch up on some things that came out in 2023 that I haven't watched yet, like The Family Plan, which was released on Apple Plus. It stars Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Monaghan, and Maggie Q, and Carol Hines. Now, I heard about this movie, and the more I heard about it, the more I was curious to watch it, but I just haven't gotten the time to watch it yet. And plus, I saw this clip that was released where Maggie Q is finding Michelle Monaghan, to which one, I didn't know Maggie Q was in it, and plus, I'm a huge fan of her as an actress. And plus, I wanted to see the context of this scene. But The Family Plan is about Mark Wahlberg. He is a former assassin for hire, but he settled down and he has a family of his own, but then his past comes back to haunt him, and so now he takes his family on a road trip to Vegas where he can finally settle this score while also trying not to reveal to his family what he truly is. But of course, that does eventually happen, and we have our movie. And how do I feel about this movie? I really enjoyed the hell out of this. In fact, what I enjoyed most about this movie is just Mark Wahlberg. He's playing this really hardcore assassin, but then he's also settled into the dad life to the point where he's telling dad jokes, giving dad lectures. But then once things really start happening, he's struggling, trying to still be a good dad, but also trying to stop all the BS that's happening in the background. He is trying really hard not to reveal to his family what he truly is, even to a hilarious degree that his infant child clearly sees everything that's happening, but the baby, he's still an infant. It's not processing what's really happening. But he's also spending time with his family, getting to know his family a little bit more and reconnecting with his wife and connecting with his children more. And Mark Wahlberg, he's really is pretty good in this role. And Michelle Monaghan, who plays his wife, and I like what she brings to this movie, and I just like the relationship between her and Mark Wahlberg. And they have pretty good chemistry as well. But I just like how he's just settled so into the dad life that his wife, she's just getting real bored, and then when he finally does start to get back into the assassin life, it brings a whole new perspective to her, and she's having more fun with him than she's had in years. And she doesn't even know the real reason why. The kids in this movie are pretty good too, particularly the daughter, who I recognize from the second season of Only Murders in the Building. The son, behind closed doors, he's basically a Twitch streamer. He plays video games, and he likes to play a lot of violent shoot 'em up video games, but his dad, he's trying to shoot him away from that because he fears that his son is gonna pretty much grow up to be like him. But then he realizes the skills that come with being good at those type of video games. The villains in this movie are Carol Hines, who plays the voice of Steppenwolf in both versions of Justice League. And where they go with this character, I thought that was pretty interesting. I just wish they could have did a little bit more with it. But then, like I said, Maggie Q, who is in this movie, and I finally saw the context of that fight scene, especially since I saw her early on in the movie and knowing what's about to happen later. So it was just fun seeing like, all right, how do we get to this point in the story? And she pretty much seemed like she was having fun, because it's not too often that you see her in a villain role. It was entertaining as hell, but it was also a pretty good feel-good movie about a family reconnecting with each other and going on a road trip. In fact, I say this is the National Lupin vacation movies to the extreme. If you have not watched it yet, I highly recommend it. It's on Apple Plus. The Family Plan easily gets the thumbs up emoji from me.